Hello, everyone, and welcome to another GemPad AMA, where today we'll be hosting none other than our Diamond Tier Launch Bullet. Very excited to have you guys here. First off, let me just say congratulations on your launch. I'm very excited to see what the future brings for you, because we all know you have a lot of utilities ready to go and planned for the future as well. And yeah, having said that, maybe you can start off by giving a little bit of background information about your team, and then we can jump straight into the project presentation and some of the, post-launch plans you have prepared. So yeah, pleasure to have you guys, and the floor is all yours.
So I believe I should take the floor first. So thank you very much for having us here. Thank you very much for hosting our pre-sale. It's been a great experience working with you guys. Thank you very much for handling the, let's say, awkward situation and awful for you situation with the flood and the DDoS and all the attacks that happened on the pre-sale and around the launch. Yeah, we are sorry, but as we've said, as long as they keep coming at us, keep attacking, it must be something good that we're doing, and they are hating. So to be short and to be able to start with the presentation and show our listeners and viewers as much possible as we can from the app and answer some questions. First of all, we are here, the co-owners, me, Didi, and Bogdan. As a short introduction, I have a development company, me and Bogdan. So we have plenty of experience in this field. We worked for like over 20 years now. We started this journey within the crypto market a couple of years ago, about 5 or 6, something like that. But we actually landed on this, let's say, shitcoin industry for like 1 year now. And we got ourselves wrecked a lot due to late entry on launches or scams or other snipers, and we decided, okay, it's enough. Let's have our own. In months' time, we realized that this tool is so powerful and this tool is so unique that we should create it and expose it, let's say it so, to the public to be able to be used by anybody who wants to create the level field of play for everybody in this industry, and to provide the most secure or the most probably the most secured at the moment, because things should increase and should evolve, and we will evolve continuously. But secure enough for everybody to start aping tokens and feel secure and feel safe, so that scammers have a tougher work in this industry and users stop losing their investments. And we came to this, to the project itself, which is the Traders Club. And from the Traders Club, we started to have a beginning, so a first step. And the first step should be obviously the sniper, which we called the Bullet Sniper, and the token, the Bullet token, which is and going to be the utility token of all the functions and functionalities we will develop, deploy, and deliver to our users. While we talk about the Traders Club, it's an umbrella. It's an umbrella for all the projects that we have upcoming. Also for all the enhancements of the sniper that are already described in the roadmap. And everything that's going to be actually developed and delivered is going to be based and built around the Bullet token as a utility token, and in time governance, if possible, for users to be able to be involved more and more into the decisions, to involve the community into the decisions. Obviously, launch on other chains such as Ethereum and AVAX, because we had some questions even today about it. yeah, we are aiming to, but not now. Look at the market, and we still have some more points to deliver until we want to go live on Ethereum and AVAX. But I think it's enough said from me. If Didi wants to add something, and then Bogdan should start sharing the screen and present you the app. Okay, Didi?
Yeah, I'm here.
Would you like to say something else? Did I miss anything?
I think you covered most of the stuff we're doing right now. We're gonna starting a marketing campaign pretty huge. We're just gonna have to wait for some answers from some people we're in talks to. Nowadays, it's so easy to spend a lot of marketing budget like in one day and don't get the reaction you wanted. Not every caller should reflect on the his call will reflect on the on the chart. We're kind of in a, I don't know if we're in a beer season or not, but it's much harder right now. Anyhow, we're gonna work hard on this.
Yeah, well, Didi is a bit caught right now with the talks and with the channel, so maybe we should give the
I'm
floor
actually
to
right now
Bogdan.
in like 4 or 5 DMs trying to figure it out.
Okay, so Bogdan, you should take the floor and start the presentation of the Sniper app.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so this is the Bullet application. It's the platform that we're going to build, and we have already built some of the tools that we have in the roadmap, including the Sniper application. So to use the application, you first have to connect. We have multiple choices to connect, including MetaMask, BSC wallet, Wallet Connect. So for my case, I usually use MetaMask because it's already installed in my browser. So once I click on connect, I'll have to submit a signature, which will authenticate my wallet address to the Bullet application and the Bullet servers. So I'll sign the message and I'm in. To view my account, I just press this button here, and I can see my wallet, my balance, and also my Sniper address. The most important thing about our application is we do not require any private keys, so you don't have to send us your private keys, so there's no risk of losing your funds like other platforms or due to hacks or internal issues. We create a escrow account, like we call it, or a proxy account, where you can transfer your funds using the my account function, like this. You just press the amount, you press deposit, and the MetaMask pop-up will you'll have to confirm the deposit. You can also withdraw the amount you have back to your wallet the same way using this function here. So once you have the amount of BNBs or ETH or whatever network you're on in your balance, you can start using the application. When you first log in, you're greeted with the dashboard where you'll find different statistics, different information about your trades, your activity, news, and so on. And we'll also add some charts here in the future. But the main part of it is the Sniper application, which you can find here in the menu. You can use it to ape on any launch, either a launch pad like a DXA or Pink Sale launch, or a simple mempool enable trading type of launch, or add liquidity type of launch. So yeah,
I'm not sure a second. because I want to explain something here, because I've seen these days on our channel some confusions. Now go back to the sniping, please. Okay, close it. So just to let everybody know and make sure that they understand, while we talk about here launchpad address and token contract address and how to use them. So this sniper, so at this moment, this sniper is not a pre-sale sniper nor an NFT sniper. Both of these are in the roadmap and to be delivered later on. While we talk about this sniper, this one snipes contracts, okay, tokens launching after pre-sale or something like that. And how to use the launchpad address, then you may ask. Simple, because while you have the Excel or Pinsale or GemPad or whatever, you have an address of the token that is going to be launched. For instance, Bogdan is going to pick now whatever token, and they have that pre-sale address. You just copy that one, okay, and you paste it there, and you've seen that automatically the sniper detected the token contract address, and you see here the information about the token. Probably it hasn't been launched yet, and this is why it says honeypot. So use launchpad address when the contracts are going to be launched from launchpads. Use simple contract address when you just know a token is going to have let's say a manual launch with, I don't know, add liquidity or whatever function you use to enable the contract. So, sorry to cut you, Bogdan, but I felt the need to explain more thoroughly.
Thanks. Yeah. Thanks for the input. Yeah, so this is the main interface for the sniper. But beyond this, you have numerous settings for buying. You can, for example, if you want to buy using Telegram, you may want to filter out which tokens you want to ape into. So you don't ape into something that has like 0.1 BNBs or something like that. So you can set up different limits. Like you can set up a minimum liquidity 1 BNB, the maximum like 10 BNB or something like that. That way you can make sure that you fit into what your plan is, like an automation for Telegram buying on a channel where you want to ape into certain tokens that have a certain amount of liquidity. And also certain taxes. So you can set up here in the safety settings your max buy tax and your max sell tax. So if you set up, for example, 10 and 10, it will not buy into any token that has a higher buy and sell tax. So you can use these settings in different combinations with the Telegram buy automation bot to basically follow any channel that posts different tokens and automate your buying and selling. Also, you have different options here for mempool. You can enable mempool buying. This will automatically detect the method ID that is used to enable the contract. Otherwise, you can also use the method ID here, for example, 0x whatever, as an opening trading function. But this is more an advanced case. But enough about buying. I think the most important thing about getting into a token is actually getting out of it. So we've put a lot of focus on the selling and automated selling functionality of it. So in the selling settings, you have a lot of options for auto sell automation. For instance, you have trailing stop loss, where you can, for instance, set up a percentage, like let's say 10%, after which, for example, if your token reaches like 3x or 4x or whatever, once it goes down from that maximum to with about 10%, it will automatically sell. You also have target sell, where you can set up, for example, 200%, and it will automatically sell at this target. You have also a time limit. For example, if you want to get out of a token, for instance, in, let's say, an hour, depending on whatever your use case is. But the most advanced part of auto selling is here in the mempool section. Here, enabling this will help you front run different operations that the contract owner may or may not do, but it's a good option to have enabled. For instance, you can have this switch here enabled, which will make sure that if the contract owner tries to remove the liquidity, we will place a sell order with more gas than the remove liquidity call of the owner, so that we front run his operation, actually selling our tokens before he manages to remove the liquidity. So this is an important function to have enabled. Also, we have the disabled trading, which is actually a list of or database of common functions that we have compiled over the months, that if we find that is called on the contract, we automatically sell and front run that operation. Also, we have the wallet blacklist, which is similar to disabled trading, but with the list of, let's say, blacklist functions that can blacklist or block your account from selling or buying more tokens. So if we detect this in the mempool, we automatically sell, so you cannot be blocked out of a token, so you can sell. We have also mempool heuristic, which is a more advanced method of finding out the disabled trading function. So it will be a bit more sensitive to any unknown command that is sent from the owner of the contract to the contract. So, for instance, if we do not know a command or it's a custom command, it will try to automatically sell. But we should disable this for maybe, let's say, kind of safe contracts. But if we ape into some, let's say, strange contract where we do not have knowledge of it, like stealth launch, we usually enable this just to be sure that we do not get wrecked. Also, an important function that we usually enable is the mempool price drop. This is very interesting, an interesting concept. It actually, what it does is it adds up all the buys and all the sells that are pending in the mempool in between two blocks. So we can estimate or guess what the price of the token will be in the next block. So we can actually predict the price of the token before it is actually mined, the new block. So, for example, if we want to be sure that we do not get wrecked by a big sell-off, like let's say 10% drop in the price in the next block, or a 1% drop in the next block, we can set something like 1% here. And for instance, if one of the token holders decides to just dump on everyone, we will automatically front run that big sell, and keep our price and minimize our loss. So these are the most important parts of the auto sell and wallet guardian, as we call it. And yeah, we also have another feature here. I forgot to mention it, the honeypot reversal, which is which we usually use. For instance, if we find a contract and we ape into it, knowing that it is a honeypot. By doing this, we disable the honeypot checker here. So we ape into that contract because we know the contract is okay. It just has an issue. Maybe something needs to be set up in the contract before people can sell. So we ape into it using HP checker disabled, and we want to automatically then, if after we are into that token, after we bought it, we enable it again, and enable HP reversal, honeypot reversal. This will automatically dump all our tokens once the contract can be sold. The tokens can be sold again. So usually this is the case where everyone will try to sell once selling is enabled. So we usually go out first, minimizing our loss and usually going with some profits, actually. Yeah, so this is the sniper. Most of it, we will still have to build a few more things on it. Another important part is the Telegram buy, which is a Telegram bot that can listen to whatever channel you can set up here or group. Yeah, and it will automatically buy all the tokens that are published in that channel. Of course, you can use it with HP Checker, and we recommend using it with it. We usually use this one with stealth launches or cases where we do not know the contract. Yeah, and we had a lot of success with it. The cool thing about it is we use AI, artificial intelligence, and machine learning to detect cases where the contract is, for instance, only sent in part, and some of the characters of the contract are, for instance, in a text file or an image drawn or even a voice message. So we have done some machine learning and enabled our Telegram bot to recognize these cases. Yeah, so we also have a few demos of them on our YouTube page. If you are interested, there's a link on our channel with the YouTube channel. Yeah, so this is about it. We still have a few more things to do on our roadmap, but yeah, in the following weeks, we'll also enable multiple chains. We have in our plan AVAX, Matic, Phantom as well. Those are still in testing. We still have a few more things to test on them. But like I've said in our channel, we already used them in the last months, and they worked fine so far. But yeah, since this is a bigger project than our CLI sniper, yeah, we still need to test them out a bit more. So right now we only have BSC and ETH enabled. You can switch between these networks using MetaMask, for instance, or whatever wallet you use. You just sign your message again, and right here you'll see Ethereum or whatever network you sign into. You will have your ETH balance, but your bullet balance will be taken from the BSC network. Yeah, so
one thing I want to add, sorry to cut you off again one moment. We're talking about another EVM chains. So obviously it works because it's EVM based, so it's no problem, but we still need to do our internal tests. A lot of the networks do show a lot of congestion, and one of the networks I won't suggest anybody to snipe, not using our sniper when it goes live, but any sniper at all, is Crow. With Crow, I'm not sure, because for the last 2 or 3 weeks I didn't check, but with Crow you have a major issue at this moment, because they do not return the gas all the time.
Yeah, so it's not the only issue they have, but
yeah. So until they have a fix for their issue, we are not going to enable it, even if it's done and it works. So sorry, you may go on.
Yeah, I think I'm finished. You can continue.
Yeah, you can continue.
Yeah, I said I'm done with my presentation. Yeah, so.
Okay. I'm not sure if our host has some questions about what all of us.
Yeah, I actually do. Thank you for asking. I just didn't mean to interrupt you guys. So yeah, first off, let me just say that a lot of utilities you guys have ready. I'm kind of a bit overwhelmed from all the information, but you guys, explained everything to great detail. And I think it's kind of, at this point, self-explanatory. Again, a lot of information, but I love that you guys covered basically, a lot of ground with the sniper as well as the Telegram buy and everything. It's a great presentation, honestly. So first off, I just wanted to say that. And then I have actually some of my own questions prepared that we didn't cover. And then we'll open up the floor to the community because I see they have some hands raised already. So yeah, okay. The first one is basically I read about you have basically free plans for your sniper services, if I read it right on the website. And I was just wondering if you're planning on in the future adding on some kind of different plans once you add maybe more functions or maybe kind of an in-between plan or something. I'm kind of curious to know about that.
I didn't hear all the final part of your question, so I heard. Could you repeat it? Just to make
Yeah, for sure. No problem at all. No problem at all. Okay, so yeah, the free services they're opened on the screen. In the future, once you're planning to update the sniper or add some additional features, are you planning on making an additional package to the services? So like you need to hold, let's say, more bullet coins or somewhere in between.
First of all, I'm going to start by asking Bogdan to prepare the YouTube channel because I would like to show you, just before we take some questions, something from our channel. But now to come back to your question, I'm going to start by praising the team that we have, by telling everybody that not only that we are going to adjust by the community wishes. We had, for instance, some proposals from yesterday until today on how to modify things such as taxation and everything else. So imagine that in less than let's say 12 hours from midnight on our timestamp. So in less than 10 hours, we were able to deliver, test, and push the new modifications over the app, just like the community asked. While talking about the services and your question with the plan, at this moment, so at launch, we only have these 3 plans, but in time we will deliver additional options to be, let's say, either bundled in the packages or like add-ons. One huge add-on which I'm going to talk about is going to be the contract sniper, which is going to be able to be purchased starting from the professional plan upwards. And that's going to be a major improvement because it's going to allow a lot more flexibility. So we are using that contract sniping add-on in order to be able to check multiple things while purchasing a token, checking in depth through mempool, for instance, if dev is trying to scam or is trying to blacklist and so on. Again, regarding the plans that we have, the tires, we are also going to create. Bogdan, I think you got interrupted. Okay. So also regarding the tires, we are going to have some bridges, as we will call it, but in time, okay, to be able to interconnect the basic to the advanced or the advanced to the professional plan. And also, let's say, multiple ways of payment. Once we're going to have our NFTs live, one of our Bogdan is just showing you some images with successful snipes. One of our it's a live one. Okay.
Yeah.
So, perfect. One of our intentions is to deliver NFTs to be able to be minted using Bullet token, and if you hold NFTs, you will be able to use the sniper. Also, minting, obviously, the price for minting is going to be the same, but you will be able to have a higher, let's say, drop by the minting service. If you pay like, I don't know, let's say $20 worth of or $50 worth of bullet token to use the professional plan, as long as you hold that NFT or a single shot snipes, something like that. So we have multiple on the plate. We have a lot of things covered already and a lot of things thought of. What can I say? Yeah, we're on the road. We are live now, so all we have to do is to improve. We also had a lot of questions such as, okay, but are you going to deliver updates? Well, guys, this is the tool we are using. We are not using anything else. This is the exact tool. We browse the website, the bullet.tradersclub.app, and we use this tool just like you use it. So as long as we use it, we're going to improve it. As long as we improve it for us, it's improved for all of us, including you.
That's the whole idea with the Traders Club, so to have a community that shares different plays, different ideas, different, let's say, scenarios, how to use the sniper. So you can use it with almost everything that you can imagine. We have different settings for almost everything in it.
Yeah.
That is perfect. Thank you for that answer. It was, again, in great detail. So before you open up and share the YouTube video that you said just before, I actually have a question correlating to the, NFT minting. And that's basically a little bit a non-technical question. It's just something that I was kind of wondering. Do you guys have, like a specific team for the NFTs, or is it going to be like, kind of random? Because I would imagine myself personally that it could kind of work if you have something like, I don't know, NFTs based on, action shooting games or some, I don't know, action films, because, it goes well with the bullet name token as well as the sniper. It would kind of be great.
That's the whole idea. We're not going to have Disney as NFTs.
Yeah, of course.
We already have. Let me ask Didi. Could you please try to send Bogdan if you find those graphics that we prepared for ranks for the sniping contest?
Sure, on it.
So just imagine, for instance, that in the first 24 hours, I love that everybody wants to see marketing. When Lambo, when CMC, when Times Square screen, and all this madness, which is nonsense. While we talk about what we do actually for marketing, is actually involving the community into, let's say, into a much more friendly approach. Okay. We already started doing some preparation, for contests, for instance, for sniping contest. Best snipe of, the first with 10x, the first with 100x, blah, blah, blah. And we're going to give them ranks, soldier, lieutenant, or how it's called, colonel, and so on, and general, and admiral, and so on.
Think of it like achievements on Xbox.
Exactly. Basically, or ranks of shooting. Yeah, that's awesome. I love it.
Yeah, and from some point on, probably you're going to even be able to use your own achievement to upgrade yourself for like a week or something like that, okay? So as you can see, we have multiple ranks, multiple achievements in multiple directions or in multiple variants. The same is going to be with the NFTs when we're going to go live, okay? It's going to be catchy, it's going to be fun. We all know about Counter-Strike. So the imagination is just the limit here, okay?
That's perfect.
Sorry?
I was thinking about gun skins like in Counter-Strike.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but with NFTs.
Yeah, that's perfect. I'm a huge, gaming fan, so I very much enjoy this. I like that it's not, all serious. That you have like you said, the competitions for the, best sniper and like this kind of ranks and everything. It's great. I am a huge fan of this.
Thank you very much. We
No
are
problem
pleased.
at all.
Okay, so before we move to the next question, I would like Bogdan to open YouTube and show you one of the most important achievements I think we've done so far, which is the TG Scrapper, okay, with artificial intelligence, with AI. And we have, because it's easier for you to see, and it's going to be so practical when actual users are going to test it. So what we did in that demo, we actually prepared, actually I took a contract out of the call list on that day. I cut off some characters and put them into an image, and then sniped a Telegram channel with that image so that people can see how this works. Could you open it, Bogdan?
Yeah, I'm looking for it right now. Yeah.
Okay.
Searching for the link. It's this one, right? With Telegram.
Scrapper, yeah.
Right? Awesome. Let me just get from the beginning.
Advanced Telegram feature, which uses artificial intelligence. We are now creating a new Telegram bot to listen on a specific channel or group. Once you are satisfied with your settings in order to snipe, we submit in order to create the bot. For this particular example, we've chosen a token launched yesterday. We are going to replace the final characters in the contract address with an image that illustrates them. While we create the image, please take into account that this works with video files or audio files as well. Our AI solution can simply do math to get a number or understands words in English while replacing characters within a contract address.
It takes some time for me to prepare the image, and I'm even writing it by hand, not to.
Our solution uses artificial
it.
intelligence to extract information from all types of files.
Yeah, we use some pre-trained models to detect
We've decided to put the contract
detecting the images and also sound.
It also works with text or PDF files.
And I even added the contract, so the start of the contract has the description of the image.
Boom. And it's done. That's how easy it is with the Bullet Sniper app.
So basically, this is the video I actually insisted to show, because it's one of our biggest achievements so far, in my opinion. So let's move on to questions.
All right, that was perfect. Thank you very much for sharing that. And yeah, I'm basically done with all the questions, because I did have some 2 or 3 more prepared, but you already answered it once you were, kind of guiding us through the sniper. So yeah, a great presentation. I very much pleased from my side, and now I'm just gonna open up the floor.
You can ask them again if you want, if just to make sure that everybody is confident and they understood. It's no problem.
No, it's all fine, really. I want to, open up the questions to the community, because I do feel like that we should give, them the chance to ask the questions. So yeah, thank you very much for the presentation and the answer for my questions. And now we're gonna move on to this. So the first one who wants to ask a question is Critical Mindset. Hello and welcome. You may ask the Bullet team your question.
Hello, Red Lounge. How are you? Hello?
Hello.
Slay, how are you?
Fine, fine. And you?
All right, thank you. My first question is, like we all know, to survive in the crypto space, I want to know what are the strategies your project have in terms of the short term, mid time, long time goals to grow a
So,
project and the community.
oh, I think I've heard a question, but please correct me if I'm wrong. So, what are our strategies in terms of short term, mid term, and long term into growth of the community
Yes, and the project itself.
and
The project itself.
the project itself? Well,
Yes.
the strategy is pretty obvious. We first of all we delivered a product, so we are not that team that says, okay, we are gonna be live in next week, the next day. No, you have the product. The product has been tested already for almost 3 weeks in an alpha group by the guys that contributed in the pre-sale. That was one of the points of the strategy. Then for the launch and for the pre-sale, we had, I think, one of the hypest pre-sales of this moment with this market. GemPad is our witness because they got their servers wrecked with the DDoS, so it was insane. We couldn't hold the EMA very well with Column. We were attacked on all fronts. The channel was absolute madness. So the marketing strategy is pretty obvious. Of course, now that we launched, I believe it's our responsibility not to waste contributors' money. Okay, so we are going to move forward with the marketing plans we have already for today. For instance, you see the EMA here with the GemPad. We also have continuation calls and discussions and articles, and obviously we're going to have even TG calls. And as midterm, new partnerships, because I'm not sure if you know, but Bullet announced the partnership with Me2. So Me2 is our official ambassador, and we've got so many on our plate right now. Okay, and the strategy, well, the best strategy right now is, for instance, to look into our channel and look what users post about what they do while using the Bullet Sniper. I think this is the best strategy. Okay, everybody's testing it, and in my opinion, the best marketing proposal ever would be promote the app, develop the app, and make it the best thing. I hope this satisfies your answer.
I'm clear on that. Like, yes, I'm still my question on the marketing times. Like we all know, many crypto projects are mainly focused on the conventional marketing. I don't know, does the project have the plan for the unconventional marketing and the offline marketing to reach out to non-crypto audience?
Yeah, of course. I don't believe that you've seen another project having this conventional, as you call it, because I think it's unconventional from our side, marketing. We are promoting the app. We are promoting our community. Our community is promoting their results, their win, and the app. So this is pretty unconventional, okay? And to be honest, I totally agree with your idea that on this market, when everybody runs away from scams, when everybody tries to keep as much money in the pockets as possible until the market, until Bitcoin does something, okay, because now it's in the accumulation zone, so everybody is a bit frightened. So this kind of marketing, I think, is the best solution overall, okay? We've seen today calls for a token, like 5 different calls for the same token that had like 40% increase or 50% increase. And we're talking about a token that had less than 20 BNBs into liquidity, so less than $5,000. So this is insane, okay? On this market, the unconventional marketing, I think, is going to pay off. While you asked us about offline marketing, well, I do believe this is one of the questions, one of the great questions asked, because this tool is so powerful that can destroy as well as it can create or get benefits. And due to the fact that we decided to limit a lot of the functions that are available using this tool, we also decided in time to have an ebook, let's say, with guidelines or a new discovery into this crypto space for newcomers or for those that didn't actually have the chance to touch grounds into crypto. Okay.
Lastly, my last question is, like you said, one of your features is the sniper boot. I want to know what are the security measures you have in place to mitigate and to control and handle users that might try to take advantage of the sniper boot through using multiple wallets by trying to snipe as much as possible, maybe
I'm just
in order to watch.
curious because it's like you're part of the team. You actually put the questions for me to just give you the answers. This is another great question. We already covered this idea into all our EMAs. While telling you that this tool is very powerful and that we decided to limit a lot of functions that it is capable of doing, one of the limits is going to be the number of wallets. So yeah, we are going to allow you to use multiple wallets, but you're not going to be able to use 10, 20, 50, 100, 1000 wallets because you're going to destroy tokens, okay? So due to the fact that a regular person can have 1, 2, 3, let's say 5 wallets, okay, use 5 wallets, but that's all. So we are going to limit. And now letting people understand why we are doing this, it's like this. Anything that's on this earth, from a glass of water to a gun, can destroy things, but also can be used for good things. Okay, so we are not going to allow our tool to be used into destruction.
Right, I'm clear on that. Thank you for answering the
Thank you very much for your great questions.
Thank you very much for having me here. All right.
All right, critical mindset. Thank you for the questions. Great answers by you, Sly. Moving on to another question from Crypto Lord. You are free to speak. Welcome.
Good evening. How are you doing?
Hello. Thank you very much.
Hello.
We're okay.
How are you? Yeah, my question is concerning the 3 levels of bullet project, which is the first one, which is the novice to the professional. Hello?
Yes, I hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, but I didn't get the question. So you said your question is about our services?
Yeah, from the advanced plan to the professional plan.
Yes.
Yeah.
What are the differences?
Yeah, no, I can see the difference. That the difference is is the total dollars that we are going to use to participate in advanced and basic plan is different from the one that we are going to use concerning the professional plan. My question based on how is it that I'm going to have the total dollars to be able to participate in the professional plan of the bullet token? And what is the minimum amount of bullet token I'm going to have if I'm buying with close to $150? I $15,000. You understand?
No, I don't. I don't think I get your question. So,
Yeah, the question is that your advanced plan is $349, right?
yes,
And your professional plan is
1,500. Yes.
Yeah, 1,500 total plan. My question is that what is the liquidity? Is the liquidity that you use to save all these tokens, is it different from each other, or they are the same liquidity? Because I can see that you store 60% of your liquidity in your um 60% total in liquidity pool. And what about the 40%? Where do you use that one for maintenance, or how do you use that one?
Okay, so your question is regarding the extra 40% out of the liquidity, or about the pricing plans, because you lost me. But I'm going to answer first of all with the liquidity. Okay, so due to the fact that we at first actually we wanted to have even more in the pre-sale, but while consulting with our fellow friends with GemPad and our advisors and our partners and our ambassador, we decided, okay, let's lower the hard cap because the market is tough, and let's have this project up and running, okay, so that everybody can see it, can use it, can start testing it, okay, and then we move forward. Now, from the total amount gathered, the 60% that went into liquidity, 60% went into liquidity, and from the 40% there were the fees for our partner for GemPad, and the rest of the amount is in the contract and is going to be used for the project purposes, development, operations, and due to the fact that this market is quite bad and now the chart is bottomed, okay, we're not going to use the tokens airdropped in the marketing wallet, because that means we are going to dump on our own chart. So we are not going to use that wallet. We are going to use for marketing purposes some tokens from that 40%, to call it so, but it's less than 40% anyway, in the contract. Did I make myself clear?
Yes, sorry. You have to bear in mind that this platform has behind it private nodes, private servers that need to be paid for monthly, also technicians that work around the clock to fix bugs and make sure everything
developers
works.
And
yeah,
developers.
And yeah, for our roadmap, yeah.
So this project this project has to self-sustain itself, okay? So this is why we didn't have any tokens, okay? The team had no tokens. I myself, I purchased at launch, okay? I'm like 58% of the value right now, and I DCA'd, and this was public, okay? It's obvious what are the funds are going to be used for, because you're not comparing this project with Tutsuinu, Shiba Inu, or whatever that does nothing. But what's very funny, so this is for me quite intricate. What's very funny, and I'd like Bogdan, could you please? In fact, no, do not open, because I was going to say to open another launchpad, so I'm not talking about competition, but I'd like you all guys to take a leap back in time and look over those model tokens that they were launched with like 1,000,000% API and blah, 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 that gathered like 2,000, 3,000 BNBs into pre-sale or fair launch, or what was that, and they dropped into liquidity 1,800. Okay, and nobody put the question, guys, but what are you doing with 1,000 BNBs not in the liquidity with no utility at all, just the promise that I'm going to get 1 million APY, which is nonsense. Okay, so in this matter, this is a utility token. We are not talking here about the token, we're talking here about the app. So if everybody wants to have the app working, I'm sure they realize there are costs, a lot of costs involved into this, and we are trying to support the costs ourselves and from the fees, obviously.
Okay, thank you. My second question, based on a fire program, do you have any plan concerning a fire program? Like me now, I invest in professional bullet token stage, which is $1,500 in which I used to invest. Then I refer someone who invested in advance. Would there be opportunity for me to still get referral bonus? Is there any chance for that maybe in the future?
I didn't get the question.
Yeah, my question is concerning referral. That's what I mean. That do you have any plan concerning referral program in the future? And if, like me now, I invested in professional bullet stage.
Yes.
I get someone in the project, which is my referral, and he invested in the advance, which is $3,349.
Okay.
Will I be able also to earn from the referral?
To add what?
Am I still eligible to earn from the referral? That's my question.
I don't get it because I hear noises behind you. Something is clapping or snapping or something like that.
My question is that concerning referral program, that do you have any plan concerning that? And if so, now I invested in $1,500 of your bullet token, and I get someone under me which invested in the advance, which is
okay.
$349. Am I still eligible to collect referral bonus?
Does anybody hear or understand the question? Because
yeah,
I
was trying to understand, but I don't understand the last bit as well. So we're gonna do it like this. Crips Alert, can you just send me a DM and I will read the question out loud?
What I'm saying concerning that is that I am a professional bullet token. I invested in professional stage of bullet token, and I refer someone under me which invested in advance, which is $340, and me, I'm under professional level, which I invested $1,500. Am I still eligible to collect referral bonus from the persons? That's my question.
What's that fabulous? That's something I don't get. I don't understand. Could you please write referrer?
The referral. Yeah, yeah, I didn't catch that.
Yeah, perfect.
Man, I was trying so hard to understand.
That okay, like me now, I invested in the professional levels.
No. I got it.
Yeah, we get it, Crypto Lord. Yeah,
we got it. Yeah, we got it.
Let's go.
So, it's another great question. This actually tells us that a lot of people actually read our roadmap, read our white paper, and have done homework about this project. As you can see, the referral system at this moment is not checked, so it's not yet live. At the moment, the referral system is live. Yes, when you will refer someone, it doesn't matter that you refer him for basic, for professional, or for advanced, or for any other of the products or services that we are going to provide at that moment. You are going to have your own, let's say, share out of the referral. Yeah. and you're still going to be using, obviously, going to be able to use your bullets.
But what is total APY? What is total APY? Which the person that refers someone, what is the total APY that is supposed to be collecting? Maybe is it daily or monthly or weekly?
No, it's not. But it's not going to be an APY on bullet tokens. It's not yet decided how the referral system is going to be implemented, because we have multiple ideas and solutions. We are going to let everybody know once it's working, what are the benefits and how will the referees going to be incentivized, remunerated, or something like that. Okay, so at this moment, we haven't anything settled. It doesn't work yet.
Okay. You talk about trading platform. Do you also have a place where we copy trade from? Maybe you have a traders who are professionals in trading, maybe cryptocurrency or any other currency, maybe USDT, like that. Is there any place that is it only meant for an investors of bullet token that can watch how to trade and they can copy the trade and also trade?
At this moment, we haven't signed any contracts with any professional traders. We haven't signed any influencers to join the system, but we definitely were going to promote this, because I think it's a great concept. We didn't invent it, so I'm going to be honest. We took the idea from a well-known website that does this already, which is called Economy. Okay. But at the moment, this is going to be live, because this is also in the roadmap, but not yet live. But when this is going to be live, you're going to be announced, everybody, okay? And definitely we are going to try to sign ourselves some partnership with some influencers and professional traders, so that the crypto strategies on the website, so on our platform, are going to be worth it. Okay.
Yeah, let me ask this my last question before I go. How do you come up with this project? And who are the person that you are looking like your mentor in this blockchain industry? Thank you so much.
Who's our mentor? And before you asked something else also?
I actually asked how you guys came up with the idea for the project, and who do you kind of look up to for the, for when you started to make the project. That was basically what he asked.
Well, I'm going to start by saying that we look up to everybody that actually does something meaningful and worthy of being looked up. I'm going to say that we respect everybody in this industry, even the fathers, even the scammers. We respect them because they are part of the play, okay? So this is what the industry has. This is how we play. We have a lot of appreciation for several call channels and influencers, but I'm not sure that it's fair for me to say their names here. What I can tell you is look at the marketing that we've had, and you will see whom we've worked with. Those are the ones that we respect and appreciate. It's obvious, okay? Because this market is a free market. We could have worked with that, and still we chose to work with these. We already declared to everybody for a couple of times, these and these and these are close friends to ours. These are advisors. These are this is the ambassador, and so on and so on. And to the initial question, how we got here, I told you. We got here because last year, when we actually landed on this shitcoin universe, we got ourselves wrecked a couple of times, multiple couple of times actually, with scams and with honeypots and late entries because the snipers took our spot, okay, both in front of us. And now we came with this solution to the market in order to leverage and to give everybody the same opportunity that we have nowadays, okay? So while we speak, now there is absolutely no difference between me and you. The only difference is that you are not yet trained enough to use probably the tool, but that can be done. Now the market is bad, but jump into our channel, go into our PooCoin chart, get yourself some tokens and start using and playing with it. Because once the market is going to be live again, you're going to alive again and kicking. Once Bitcoin is going to grow up, you're going to look at the next launches and next launches and next launches, and we're going to ape in. I hope this satisfies your question, sorry.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much as well. Thank you very much. Very pertinent questions.
I wish this project successful. So thank you.
Oh, we wish it too, and we thank you very much for your kind words.
Yeah, you're welcome, bro.
Is it me or is...
Hello, my computer crashed. I'm back now.
Okay.
Oh god, this was a horrible timing to crash. Oh god. Okay, yeah, I'm back now. Sorry. Okay, I reckon you answered the question from Crypto Lord already. So yeah, so sorry guys, had to restart everything because everything crashed on me. And
Hello.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Rainland.
I think
Hello,
he's
can you
having
guys hear
issue
me?
with his...
Dropped out again.
Yeah, probably he has some issues again.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Good day, guys, and I really appreciate the audience. This is the first time I'm actually getting to talk during an AMA session. So I don't know, Mr. Sly, I actually sent you my questions in your DM, but if you don't mind, I can still go ahead and read them out.
Could you? So you wanna DM me? No problem. Sure.
I already sent it, but I don't mind reading it out.
hello guys, and I'm back once again. Can you hear me? Please say yes.
Yeah, we can hear you, Mr. Greenland.
Oh, perfect. Okay, yeah, I had so many issues. I'm so sorry. Okay, if you can hear me now, I'm gonna read out the question from Emma because he already sent the question to my DM. So yeah, once again, very sorry for the issues from my end. Yeah, okay. So the question is: apart from buybacks, tax fees, and other swap fees that most projects use a plan, do you have a treasury that you get funds to the project in case of instabilities? That was the question.
That was the first question because he delivered the same question to my DM as well, and I was about to read it. So okay. Now I'm going to answer the question this way. First of all, when you talk about this project, please don't look at this project as only bullet token. The project itself is the app. The project itself is the whole app, not only the sniping app, is the app with all those things mentioned in the roadmap and all the other functionalities, functions, and projects around Traders Club. This is the project, and bullet token is going to be the means and the ways of procuring it. Your question is if there is a treasury that holds funds in order to resuscitate. As we've explained in our previous questions, part of the funds that we gathered from the pre-sale, funds that we gathered from taxes into those two wallets, which are development and operations, productivity, and so on, are strictly going to be used into this project to deliver everything that's highlighted now, and it's written in the roadmap. There are costs each day and costs each month into sustainability, and this is how we are going to spend funds. We have a marketing wallet, which is a total separate wallet, a marketing wallet which had tokens airdropped as per the tokenomics explained in the website and in GemPad. But due to the fact that now the chart is down, we are not, and the market is bad, we are not going to start dumping on ourselves and on our investors, okay? So we are not touching any token from that marketing wallet to reckon the chart. We are going to use, from the tokens that we already gathered, we're going to use amounts needed in order to market and merchandise the product as we have. Okay.
Okay, I understand that.
And let me read the continuation of your question. Again, plenty of token-based initiatives have since emerged to tap on this demand, but often struggle to live up to the promises behind the tokens. Obviously, I would still like you to do a fair comparison. While we talk about other tokens and other projects, we are live with the solution working. Okay, so this is a huge and very important difference. So our solution is live and tested. I can see already, for instance, from the EMA participants, I can see some of the guys that already are using the solution. Okay, so again, this is already working, and to continue, this ultimately perpetuates the skepticism and erodes investor confidence. Very true, and you're very right. So how do you neglect all of these things? Who said that we are neglecting all these things? We are not neglecting all these things. We have whatever is need to be done. I just told you we have them. Finally, when we'll be expecting iOS and Android launch in Bullet to facilitate easy usability? Well, you already have ease of use because the app is available on mobiles. It's not a native app, but you can use it by opening MetaMask. You go into MetaMask's browser and you just open bullet.tradersclub.app. You sign in and you use the app on your mobile device. So you already can use it, but we expect by the end of this year, okay, so in the fourth quarter sometime, okay, to be able to deliver the native apps both for Android and iOS.
Okay, that's perfect. Thank you very much, sir, for your time.
Thank you very much for your questions as well.
All right, I think I kind of got in like 3 minutes ago, and I could hear the answer again. So sorry for the issues. I think now that the AMA is gonna be concluded, I could join again. So yeah, kind of feels bad, but yeah, guys, I just wanna thank you for joining in. Special thanks to Sly, Didi, and Bogdan for the introduction, for answering all the questions, for being transparent. It was an amazing AMA, and once again, I hope you guys. Go ahead.
We thank you very much as well. I know that you've been following our EMAs through all of the callers that we've attended. So transparency is, let's say, the most important thing that we care of. This is what we are doing in our channel and within our community, and we are offering user confidence. We are based on user confidence, and we demand user confidence in order to live.
For sure, you've
Thank you very much, guys, for hosting us.
Thank you very much.
It's no problem at all, and I hope you have a wonderful day, guys. We'll talk soon.
Yeah, you too, man.
Thank you
very much.
No problem. Goodbye.